Shedeur Sanders was born on February 7, 2002 in Texas, the son of NFL Hall of Famer and cultural icon Deion "Primetime" Sanders. From day one, football was in his blood. Growing up, he wasn't just Deion's son. He trained constantly, sharpening his arm strength, footwork, and leadership skills. At Trinity Christian School in Cedar Hill, Shedeur became a standout, throwing touchdowns with accuracy beyond his years. When Deion Sanders accepted the head coaching job at Jackson State in 2020, his son Shedeur faced a wave of skepticism the moment he committed to follow. Critics assumed the quarterback spot was a gift, not something he earned. The narrative was simple. He was only starting because of his father's name. It didn't take long for Shedeur Sanders to flip that storyline on its head. As a true freshman in 2021, he delivered one of the best seasons in HBCU football history. Sanders threw for over 3,000 yards and 29 touchdowns, completing passes with precision and commanding the field like a veteran. His performance earned him the Jerry Rice Award, given annually to the most outstanding freshman in FCS football. That alone silenced many doubters, proving that his game was not built on hype, but on talent, work ethic, and composure. What separated Shedeur wasn't just the numbers. It was how he carried himself under pressure. In the pocket, he showed patience and maturity far beyond his age. His ability to read defenses, stand tall against blitzes, and deliver accurate deep balls made him a true difference maker for Jackson State. He wasn't just another quarterback, he became the face of a movement. Beyond the field, Shedeur brought a new energy and swagger to HBCU football. His highlight reel plays circulated widely on social media, often paired with his cool celebrations. Walking calmly to the sideline after touchdowns, flashing his wrist to show off his watch, or carrying himself with the same primetime confidence that defined his father's playing career. For many young fans, he embodied the modern mix of skill, style, and self-belief. By the end of his freshman year, Shedeur Sanders had shifted the perception of HBCU football nationally. He wasn't just Deion's son anymore. He was a rising star in his own right, blending talent with charisma and putting Jackson State at the center of the college football conversation. In 2023, Shedeur Sanders once again followed in the footsteps of his father, this time making the leap from Jackson State to the University of Colorado. The move sent shockwaves across the college football landscape. Questions immediately surfaced. Could Shedeur replicate his success at the Power 5 level against Pac-12 defenses stacked with future NFL talent? Was his dominance at Jackson State a product of competition level, or was he truly one of the best quarterbacks in the country? Those doubts didn't last long. In his very first game as a Buffalo against national runner-up TCU, Shedeur delivered a performance for the ages. He threw for a school record 510 yards and 4 touchdowns, guiding Colorado to a stunning upset and instantly silencing critics. The outing wasn't just impressive statistically, it was a statement. Shedeur proved he belonged, showcasing his trademark poise, accuracy, and decision-making against one of the nation's top programs. Overnight, the conversation changed. He was no longer simply Deion's son, he was a legitimate Heisman contender in his own right. On the field, Shedeur combined intelligence and swagger, but off the field, his persona was just as magnetic. His lifestyle reflected the same confidence he carried between the lines. Known for his custom-tailored suits, diamond-encrusted watches, and luxury cars, Shedeur embraced the spotlight rather than shying away from it. His Instagram became a window into the life of a new-age college star. Part athlete, part celebrity, and part entrepreneur. Thanks to the explosion of name, image, and likeness, NIL opportunities, Sanders quickly became one of the highest-earning athletes in college sports. Endorsement deals with powerhouse brands like Gatorade, Beats by Dre, and others not only boosted his bank account, but also cemented his status as a cultural figure. He represented a new era where athletes could dominate on Saturdays while also building personal brands that resonated far beyond the football field. By the end of his first season at Colorado, Shedeur Sanders wasn't just making headlines. He was redefining what it meant to be a college quarterback in the modern age. Shedeur Sanders lives a lifestyle that very few college athletes can even dream of. Scroll through his social media and you'll see snapshots that feel more like those of an NFL veteran or hip-hop star than a 21-year-old quarterback. Rolls-Royces, diamond-encrusted watches, and private jet trips with his father's entourage are all part of the image. He leans into it, never shying away from showing the world that he carries himself with the same primetime flair that made Deion Sanders a household name. But Shedeur isn't just flexing for likes, he's carefully building a brand. More than just a quarterback, he has become a businessman. His legendary apparel line reflects his personality, blending sports culture with luxury-inspired streetwear. He's collaborated with designers, tapped into the growing intersection of fashion and athletics, and built an audience beyond football fans. His YouTube vlogs and behind-the-scenes content give fans a closer look at his life, from locker room moments to training sessions. Reinforcing that Shedeur isn't simply playing football, he's creating a lifestyle movement. Still, behind all the flash and luxury, the foundation remains football. Those closest to him describe a player obsessed with improvement. His days often begin early with film study, breaking down defensive tendencies and fine-tuning his reads. Hours in the weight room and on the practice field follow, and when the cameras aren't around, he's often working with NFL-level receivers to sharpen timing and chemistry. That discipline is what makes the on-field results so consistent. Teammates at Colorado echo a common theme. While Shedeur's persona off the field is flashy, the version they see every day is calm, focused, and serious about winning. His leadership is quiet but steady, and he sets the tone with his preparation. For all the cars, jewelry, and business ventures, Shedeur Sanders' true currency remains performance. And his ultimate goal is turning Colorado into a national powerhouse. Today, Shedeur Sanders stands as one of the most fascinating figures in college football, embodying the sport's future in ways few before him have. He's the rare combination of elite talent, charisma, and marketability. NFL scouts already view him as one of the top quarterback prospects in the nation, with many projecting him as a first-round pick whenever he declares for the draft. For Shedeur, the path forward looks less like if and more like when. His life reflects a delicate balance between luxury and legacy. On one hand, Shedeur enjoys the trappings of stardom: 5-star hotels on the road, appearances at exclusive events, and courtside seats at NBA games. His lifestyle is polished, glamorous, and every bit what you'd expect from a modern sports icon. On the other hand, his roots remain firmly grounded at home, where family dinners with Deion and his siblings keep him connected to his faith, discipline, and values. This duality, celebrity on the outside, humility at his core, is what allows Shedeur to navigate the enormous spotlight around him. What truly separates him, though, is his mindset. Time and again, Shedeur has reminded reporters, "I'm not here to be Deion's son. I'm here to be Shedeur." It's more than a soundbite, it's the central theme of his journey. While his father's legacy gave him a platform, his own work ethic, composure, and relentless competitiveness are carving a new one. The impact is already visible. Fans chant his name in sold-out stadiums. Kids mimic his now iconic watch celebration in youth leagues across the country. And every Saturday, when he steps onto the field, it feels less like a game and more like a primetime event. Whether he's torching Pac-12 defenses or preparing for his NFL future, Shedeur Sanders has already ensured one thing. He isn't just carrying on the Sanders legacy. He's building one that could rival and perhaps even surpass the name he was born into.